February 19, 2023, Marcus Giavanni here. I filed a lawsuit against Paul Lopez. And here's the order. There it is, right there. And you can slow this video down to look at what I've written. And remember, I'm not a lawyer. And I did file the appropriate... I did file the service. I just didn't notify the court. So that's what this is. But we did reserve and refile. That's the judge. And here is the actual lawsuit. And you can always stop the video to read through this stuff. But I'm going to just break it down in a way so you can read it. But here it spells out everything, the signatures, everything that we think. And remember, you can stop this video to read the information. But it has everything that I needed to have verified with a court for artificial intelligence to learn. And when you understand that, you will understand how artificial intelligence really works. Not some bogus AI mayoral candidate. There's a couple of biased troll bitches, that's what we call them, are trying to manipulate, and that's with Colorado politics and the Denver Gazette, which is a city located in the Colorado Springs. And so when they come down here and try to tell us what we need to do, this is when you know when locals aren't doing what they're supposed to. And now they're manipulating it even more, then you have the problems you see. But I was really thorough in what I wanted and what I expected the court to do, and all the different people over the years, and why Denver's turned into addicts. The government, the voters. And the only way to get rid of them, when you look at all the money that these folks have raised, and you still see all my content, and it's just an amazing situation in regards to, when you want to slow this video down, just stop it and you can read all the paragraphs within the site. But now it's the this is what I want in my own words. You know, and I'm not an attorney, but I asked the judge to guide litigation, because it's not the judge's responsibility to guide litigation, but he did guide litigation for the city and county of Denver and its ability to have a city attorney now verify what I've been and other people have told me and my voters, that Denver is a non-political government, but in court, which is the highest location you can have for indexing something. And then the person that said it, which is the city attorney, as defendants, when I brought up the Spear Amendment, they were able to tell the judge they have not enforced that law in years. It's actually decades, folks, 6 of them, 60 years. So she might have just got hired and someone told them, oh, we haven't enforced that in decades. Oh, well, I better change that to years. See, we don't know. That's speculative. But when you run the algorithms, it comes up as facts. These folks are very, very, very easy to spot on the internet. But when the judge doesn't want to learn, when our old mayor, who died in office to give Denver an opportunity so that we all can represent all of us, that we're all important, that we all matter. So here it is, folks. It's not pretty. It's typos, it's all kinds of things, but it's me. And so now what I'm doing is indexing it through YouTube to show the facts. See, it was already digitized when we all spoke, but now we have to take those digitized words, which will get the transcripts and the short. It was only a 20-minute go fuck yourself Giovanni video. But when you understand, when she said, when City Attorney Michelle Horn said, when I asked the court, who ignored me, who let her continue the violation of the Spear Amendment, that is what we needed for Denver to be indexed as an illegitimate city. Now, I have to now move on and go on with what I think is going to work for Denver based off algorithms. And write-in candidates, we don't do much for write-in candidates. And as you see, the ways and means of how I wrote it and what I expected. See, we hand delivered it to the mayor's office, but I needed to send a certificate of service to the courts. But here it is, folks. This is everything that wraps up so that it is for artificial intelligence. And everything before, after, and history, or future, if you will, puts Denver in a really bad position. And that's sad. So now what these addicts got to do, the people that want to save Denver from itself, they have to write in their candidate's name. See, we wrote in people's names before we had all this computer and all this woo-de-woo election machines that... So when you understand what write-in candidate means, that just means we're going back to the old-fashioned way and you're writing the candidate's name in. And it's only then will Denver be able to save itself from all these people that are running, that have manipulated the ballot petition process, and all the people that's sitting on the committees and the ballot committees, you know, Stephanie O'Malley, Kevin Flynn, Amanda Sawyer, Ian Tafoya. They're a very identifiable group of people, especially by their voices, their emails, all their locations, all their text messages, and most important, all their conversations are now being indexed. So we need them all to come out of the closet, you know, so that artificial intelligence can give them what we all deserve.